Hello, ball hockey fans. Welcome back. 2024 ISBHF World Ball Hockey Championships here in beautiful Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. Got a great one for you coming up here as Team Alberta, wearing black shirts with the red stripe across the chest, will face off against Team Canada, British Columbia, wearing some throwback uniforms to the 1980 in homage to the 1980 Vancouver Canucks, the BC Legends. Should be a great one for you. I'm your play-by-play announcer, Chris Picano. Is happy to have you with us. Should be an interesting matchup here, as both of these teams are obviously very familiar in terms of the players on each team. All of them from Canada have played against each other for many, many years. They know the styles of play of individual players very well. So in terms of how this one is going to go, not really sure what to expect. I've talked to several different people. Some people feel like this is going to be a very fast-paced game, a lot of back and forth, potential to be a high-scoring affair. Other people feel like because these teams, know each other so well, could end up being a low-scoring game. Maybe 2-1, 3-2, that type of game. We'll see how it shakes out. Your referees for this game, Kevin McWilliam from Canada, British Columbia, and John Sylvester from America. We are almost ready for the opening ball drop. As I always remind all the fans, you can get live scoring in effect on stats.isbhf.com. There's a link directly to it from our homepage, or you can head over there. It's stats.isbhf.com. And we are underway as BC takes control in white. Hall of Famer Smitter Kyla, 2024 inductee, ISBHF Hall of Fame, on defense for Team BC. First shot on net, pad save. Looked like the Alberta netminder saw that the entire way. That's Rob Hundal in net. Still a battle along the low near boards. Both teams trying to work you loose. Now it skirts back behind the net, picked up by Alberta. Circle behind the net, looking to get an outlet pass going. No lane there, going to slow things down. Looks like a couple of BC players going to go off for a change. Center cross floor. Alberta dumps it in down deep. Merkler giving chase. Chris Soroviak beats him to it. Sends it around the boards. Back over to Kyla. Battle along the far boards, picked up by Alberta. Ball went off a referee's foot there. Now chipped in deep by Alberta. Shot on net, swallowed up right into the trapper. Off the stick of number 89, Troy Miner. With 10:42 remaining here in the opening period. 0-0. Alberta in black against British Columbia in white. So in net for British Columbia, number 29, Jason Crossland. Ball comes up here next to me in the penalty box, and it's poked in back by Alberta. One-time attempt. Ooh, that just missed over the crossbar. Good cross floor pass there by number 97, Wilson. Picked up by BC, trying an outlet pass here. Ref has his arm up, so that's going to be our first flooring. As it looks like Alberta is going to get some fresh legs out. So Canada, British Columbia, coached by Gary Crossman. He was the gold medal winning coach of the 2023 Team Canada Masters. Had that epic overtime shootout win over the United States in Buffalo last year in the Masters. As Roach turns on the Jets and dumps it in down deep, gets chase, intercepted by Alberta. Team Alberta coached by Matt Louis, who was the general manager of the gold medal winning Canadian team in Visp, Switzerland, in that epic double overtime win against the Czech Republic. So a lot of talent on the floor, a lot of talent behind the benches. Going to be an interesting matchup, and it should be a great one here. 9:38 remaining in the opening period. Faceoff will come down deep into the zone here, just off to the right. And the British Columbia netminder, Jason Crossland. Sent up along the far boards. Alberta player slid to try and keep that in, but mistimed the slide. Now it's dumped in, but we're going to get a flooring call here. And the faceoff will come all the way back into the BC zone. A lot of fans in attendance, also a lot of players and coaching staff from some of the other teams here doing their scouting work. Long shot from the point, goes wide behind the net, picked up by BC. Along the near boards, BC corrals it, La Fortune with it. La Fortune, wrist shot. Steered aside. BC trying to throw it back on net. Caromed off of a foot, I think, and then ended up off the glass, back behind the net. Now still back behind the net, La Fortune working, trying to find a passing lane, nothing there. Throws it, hits the side of the net. Picked up by Simonson, but that's going to be a hand pass as it occurred in the neutral zone. 8:47 opening period, 0-0. Canada, British Columbia in white, the throwback 1980s Vancouver Canucks uniform. I gotta say, I love it. Great choice. Alberta going with nice solid black uniforms with the word Alberta. A red stripe across the chest. Giving me Ottawa Senator vibes. So back to the action here. Intercepted by BC, but then rifled back in by Alberta. Behind the net. No passing lanes there, just threw it in front. Intercepted by BC. BC still stuck behind the net. Center it up on the Spence. Gained the zone, dumped it in down low. Alberta picks it up, back behind the net. BC just got some fresh legs. One more is coming off. So La Fortune standing there on the forecheck as Alberta made some line changes. And then I believe that's going to be a flooring call. So for those who are unfamiliar with when you hear me say flooring, flooring is the same as icing and ice hockey. Same rules apply. Obviously we play on a floor here. We don't play on ice. That's why in ball hockey we call it flooring. All right, referee just about ready for the draw here. Face off, player loses their footing. Long shot from the point, blocked. Alberta has it, dumps it in down low. Merkler is about to give chase. Now decides the better of it. Going to go off for a change. Alberta working the ball behind the net. Hemmed in. Nowhere to go with it. Good pinch by the defenseman there. BC picks it up, gets it out of the zone, but that's misplayed a little too far ahead for number 12, Marcel Lafortune, who was part of that 2023 Gold Medal Canada team in the Masters in Buffalo. So a lot of talent on the floor here for both these teams. Referee ready for the draw, one back by Alberta. Towards the sideboard, ooh, quick wrist shot on net. Waffled up by Crossland. Referee yelling at him to move it. Alberta trying to get it towards the front of the net. Intercepted by BC. Picked up by La Fortune. La Fortune dumps it over for Tobin. Tobin has it. Tobin looking for somewhere to go with it. Goes behind the net, but intercepted by Alberta. Now up along the near boards, and that's going to be a flooring call. So BC will be unable, or pardon me, Alberta will be unable to change here. So LaFontaine comes out to take the draw for Alberta. Facing off against Cabral. Cabral wins it back over to Roche. Wrist shot goes wide. Deflected towards the far boards, over to Minor. Minor misplayed it. Sent back into the zone. Battle along the near boards. Delaney with it. Delaney doing good body work here. Delaney moving it. Intercepted by Fagan. Good stick work. And we're going to get another flooring call here. 6 minutes, 11 seconds remaining in the opening period. See number 19 for British Columbia, the social media maven for the Canadian Ball Hockey Association, Mike Balaban out. Balaban, a veteran himself, many provincial and Canadian national championships. Mike always does a great job for Canada with their social media. One of the unsung heroes for that organization. Back to the action. BC trying to rattle it up along the far boards. They gain possession. Sent in towards the near boards. Just in front of me on the Chapman. Chapman gets chased. Unable to get it clear was Alberta. Kept in by BC. Alberta intercepts now. Oh, errant pass there, just shot back in by Hare. Alberta gains the zone, but they're all alone, got nobody there. That's number 10, Eason with it, trying to get it on net. I don't know if that actually ended up making it on net. This action goes back into the Alberta zone. Captain number 21, Sean Miskew. Played towards the far boards. Ref has their hand up, signaling they were temporarily offsides, but all clear now into the zone. Picked up by BC. Good poke check there by Miskew. Picked up by BC. Simonson loses the stick, manages to corral it. Alberta has it in the zone. Long shot off the stick up into the mesh netting, so that'll generate a whistle. 4:25 left here in the opening period, 0-0. Alberta and British Columbia battling it out, battle of the provinces. Good fast-paced action so far, back and forth. Both teams obviously have their legs underneath them. We get ready for the draw here. Thompson will take it. Facing off against Sea-Doo. Won by Alberta. Set back behind the net. La Fortune has it. La Fortune sends it up to Vero. Shot. Oh, good pad save. Hundal took an extra step out, cut down the angle, kicked that one into the corner. Over to the boards. On to Kyla. Sent it down low. Centering pass miss. Oh, misplayed. Here's an opportunity. Shot scored just like that. BC goes up 1-0. That's all it takes. One mistake. I believe that was La Fortune. Got to get the goal, number 12. Marcel La Fortune. As I mentioned, a member of that 2023 Masters gold medal winning team for Canada. See if we get another look at that on the replay. Again, folks, I'm at floor level. It was just mishandled, and then La Fortune, absolutely nothing that Hundel can do on that. La Fortune's going to bury that one 10 out of 10 times. Just top shelf. And it looked like that was number 13 for British Columbia, Aiden Coulis, or for Alberta, pardon me, upset with himself on that turnover. But this is a Legends division. These are all very veteran players. They just got to put it behind them as the ball is swallowed up there. And we'll get a whistle. Crossland hands the ball over back to the referee. And we get a whistle here, face-off violation. Intercepted by BC. Dumping it in, Cabral giving chase. Beaten on the play by Vance McLennan. The player lost a footing there. Alberta corrals it up. Trying to gain the zone. Arsenault stepped up, stuffed it. So back behind the net goes Alberta. Trying to get an outlet pass going here. Oh, mishandled. BC picks it up. Roche sends it in down low. Centering attempt mishandled. Back up along the near boards, just below me. BC trying to get it in down deep. Roche nowhere to go with it. Well, it looks like BC's getting some changes here. Alberta player lost their footing. Minute 40 remaining in the opening period. 1-0 on the Marcel Lafortune goal. Alberta with it now at the point. Long shot. I believe that hit a foot and then just caromed into the corner. Never made it through to Crossland. Centering attempt, nobody there to receive it. BC going to try and carry that out of the zone. Intercepted by Alberta. Dumped in. Fagan was unable to corral that. Up along the near boards, right below me. Rifled in by Simonson. Picked up, centering tip shot, oh what a stop, rebound score! BC goes up 2-0. Outstanding play there by number 94, James Rayburn. Well, hey, credit to Hundel for making the initial save, but Rayburn stayed with it. Take a look at the replay here and just put it in an empty net. Listen, nothing Hundel can do there, right? Defense has got to help him after he makes the initial save. They were just caught out of position. So 59.3 seconds left here. BC now up 2 goals. See how Alberta responds. They're announcing the goal scorers now. Oh, that shot made it through to Crossland. Good positional butterfly save. Alberta intercepts, rifles it back in.
Became a player, coach, manager, referee, graduated to administrative board of director duties, and a final chapter of my journey is probably as president of the World Federation, the ISBHF. This week event for the ISBHF is one of many categories that we offer throughout the calendar. The ISBHF offers categories from U16, U18, U20, and U23 in the male category, as well as U16, U20 in the female category. Our signature events are the World Men's and Women's, most recently held in Switzerland. These events are held every 2 years. We have a Masters 35 and over category, which is held biannually. And of course, as I mentioned previously, this Legends 45 plus category is now taking place in Edmonton. In 2 years, it'll be in the Czech Republic, and we hope to have 2 categories featuring men and women at that time.
Welcome back. About ready to start the second period. British Columbia leading Alberta 2-0. Just to recap your goal scoring, and again, you can get all your goal scoring and statistics on stats.isbhf.com. Marcel Lafortune, who currently has the ball, opened the scoring, assisted by Vero. Shot, swallowed up by the Alberta netminder, Rav Hundal. Lafortune opened the scoring, assisted by Daniel Vero, and then number 94, James Rayburn, scored, assisted by number 2, Graham Spence. Face-off won back by Alberta. Battle along the near boards, trying to chip it out, kept in by Kyla. Battle right below me, sent in down low, Vero with it. BC patient behind the net now. Vero gives chase. And that's going to end up outside the zone. Onto the stick of Kyla, but turns it over now. Alberta potentially with numbers 3-2. BC's got to get back. Toth, good look at the net shot. Oh, what a stop. Well, I got to say, that's really the first real test we've seen for Jason Crossland, and he's certainly up to the challenge. Took an extra step out there, cut down the angle, as Toth had an outstanding look at the net. And that ball is going to go all the way up into the mesh netting, so we'll get a whistle here. So, hey, credit to Crossland. I mean, Toth had a lot of time. He picked his head up, tried to pick a spot. Crossland just not having any of it. Take a look at this replay here. I mean, Toth just got all sorts of time to shoot. You know, was trying to look like go far side, and Crossland kept his positioning solid, just knocked it down between the blocker and the pad. All you young goalies at home, that's how you do it. Take that extra step out. You see that shooter come at you, cut down the angle. So back to the action here. Alberta with it, up to LaFontaine. Has a poke check back in. Alberta trying to get something going here through the neutral zone. British Columbia was clogging up. And now Fagan walks in. Fagan shot, save, Crossland. Fagan calling for a call here. Looking at the referee saying, are you kidding me? I was held. But the referee says, no, you weren't, son. See if we take a look at that on the replay. Yeah, I mean, again, I'm down here at floor level. It didn't look like a hold on the initial call. I mean, look at the replay. It just looks like good hockey to me. So good no call on the part of the referees here. And I'll say it for the first time, and you're going to hear me say this throughout the broadcast, referees got the hardest job at every tournament. You know, this game is so fast at this level. Things happen so quickly. They can never get enough credit. Referee-in-chief for this tournament, Michael Wabi from North America. He's the ISBHF North American referee-in-chief. In charge of the referees here. We have 8 of them in total. So back to the action. Face-off is intercepted by Alberta. Long shot, pad save. Rebound goes into the corner. Alberta now trying to get some sustained pressure. Battle behind the net, picked up by Alberta. Got some room to look here. Rebound. Not given up as Crossland just swallowed up. And now we get some extracurriculars and some extracurriculars. Players giving each other the business. Well, hey, again, credit to Crossland there, just swallowing that up, not giving up any rebounds. That's a good wraparound effort on the part of Alberta. Taking a look at the replay here. So he held his post tight and just swallowed it up. It was number 66 number 68, LaFontaine. So Hundal comes out to play it towards the far boards. Picked up by Alberta, intercepted by BC. Centering attempt, nobody there. Balaban goes back behind the net. Got some space now. Shot scored! 3-0, just like that. The other LaFortune That's Daniel La Fortune. Don't know if they're related. I'll find out and let you know. Hey, credit to Balaban, just made a nice little dump off there. La Fortune picks his head up, just went far side. Absolutely nothing that Ralph Hundal could do on that. So the La Fortunes leading the way here. Daniel La Fortune on the goal, assisted by Mike Balaban. All right, so back to the action here. Alberta now in a deep hole. But hey, you saw the Portugal game earlier, right? They were down 3 against the United States in the third nonetheless, and they came back and ended up winning that game after being down 5-2 in the third period by a score of 6-5. Game winner off the stick of Tony Montero, 2024 ISBHF Hall of Fame inductee. So I did get confirmation that the La Fortunes are related. So the brothers Daniel and Marcel leading the way here for BC, as that's going to be a flooring call. Faceoff will come back down deep in the Alberta zone. Referee getting set for the draw here. See who's going to take it for British Columbia. Face-off won back by British Columbia, but intercepted by Alberta. Soft dumping into the zone. Intercepted by Soroviak. Oh, misplayed by Donahue. He's going to have to give chase as Sidhu is on his back. Donahue corrals it up. Nowhere to go but behind the net. Long outlet pass intercepted onto the stick of Kyla. BC gains his own. Now it trickles out onto the stick of Merkler. Merkler's got to look at the net here. Wrist shot. Ooh, that one just missed. And that's going to be a flooring call. Boy, I tell you, that shot from Merkler from my vantage point did miss by much. Don't know if we'll get a look at that on the replay, but heck of a wrist shot there. Good hustle on his part as well. Yep, so we do see that. Yeah, he was just trying to go top shelf far side, didn't miss by much. All right, picked up by Marcel La Fortune, sends it back behind the net to his defense. It's Chris Soroviak, former Team Canada player. I believe Soroviak actually was on the 2023 Masters gold medal team. Have to check the ISBHF website in between the next periods as BC gets some wholesale line changes. Now Alberta now 3-on-2. BC caught in a bad line change here. One-timer shot. Oh, it just goes wide. Oh, Alberta missed a golden opportunity there. They caught BC in a bad line change. That was off the stick of number 89, Troy Miner. So dumped in, but player lost their stick and then used his hand to bat it into the zone. That's the captain, number 17, Peter Cabral. Alberta now with it, but mishandled. Oh, good poke check there by Fagan. Fagan trying to get it and work it somewhere. Looking for a center attempt. So look at the net, shot right into the breadbasket. Swallowed up by Crossland off the stick of Koulas. Well, Alberta's getting opportunities here, but Crossland standing tall in net. Taking a look at that one on the replay here. I think he was just trying to go 5-hole and got a little too high. Face-off not won by either team, but ultimately corralled by Alberta. Down 3-0. Shot, rebound, that ball's loose. Finally, Crossland found it and then smothered it up. Heard the players yelling loose. Good shot there off the stick of Sean Fagan. Went low pad, generated a rebound, but nobody there to bury it. Shot, again off the stick of Fagan. Backhander, I believe Crossland got a shoulder on that. Well, BC's got to start cleaning this up here. Here's Coolis with a look at the net. Went off of a leg. Potential 2-on-1. Coolis hustling back. Breaks up the 2-on-1. Shot. Looked like Daniel LaFortune fanned on it. Didn't get good carbon on it. And Hundle just swallowed that up. Get a whistle here. Take a look at the replay. Yeah, I mean, he had time, just wound up, and hey, look, it happens to the best of us, right? I mean, here they are, world championship level players, and they fan on shots. So for you young fans at home, you know, you young kids still learning how to play the game, hey, don't be discouraged, right? It happens to everybody. Long shot from the point. Kyla gets deflected up into the net. We'll see who they give credit on the goal to. I saw that one the whole way. It just had eyes. He took the shot right in front of me. Was curving towards the far post. See who the referee gives the goal to. Obviously, Hall of Famer Smitter Kyla is going to get the assist. See on the replay here. Yeah, it's one of those shots, just has eyes, right? You heard me say it earlier in the game, USA and Portugal, right? But hey, throw the ball on net. You never know what's going to happen, right? There's traffic in front. Should see here. May not have been deflected. No, I can't hear who they're announcing the goal scorer to, so I'm going to go ahead and check stats.isbhf.com. So they gave it to James Rayburn, assisted by Kyla and Spence. And we're going to get our first call of the game here. Penalty coming up. See what the call is. Referee wakes his way toward me. So it's going to be on BC. 2 minutes for tripping against number 2, Graham Spence. So Spence, who just assisted on that goal. By James Rayburn, number 94. So Rayburn's got 2 on the day. Spence has 2 assists. Golden opportunity here for Alberta to try and climb back in this one. Down 4. Hundell's going to come out and play that. Give it up to his defenseman. That's the captain, Sean Miskew. So it just dumped in deep. Miner gives chase. Miner does his job. Alberta gains possession. Back to Miskew. Looks like Miskew's going to quarterback this power play. Long shot deflected. Back behind the net. Up to Ellsworth. Takes the shot. Down low to Miner. Back to Ellsworth. Over to Miskew. Shot. Save. Rebound. Loose. Just goes high. I believe that rebound attempt was deflected. Back to Miskew. 1:09 remaining on the man advantage. Alberta cross. Shot, score. There you go. Cross pass through the crease. Onto the stick of Ellsworth, and he made no mistake about that one. Just put it, I believe, 5-hole. Take a look at the replay when we see it. Again, you know, you get man advantages here, and really that's a lot of times what these tournaments come down to. There's just nothing Crossland can do on that, right? I mean, he's in position, and it's a world championship level shooter, right? Ball just finds the back of the net. Can't pin that one on the goalie. It's just a great shot from a great shooter. So, hey, credit to Alberta. You get one on the board here. 3-goal game. So Ellsworth gets the goal, assisted by number 41, Jason Toth, primary assist. Second assist is number 97, Jeff Wilson. As the ball is dumped in down deep, Hundle comes out to play it. Picked up by BC. That was Balaban that had it, just overran it a little bit. Battle behind the net. No flooring, waved off. Soroviak's going to go back and corral that up. Onto the stick of Kyla. Kyla very patient with it. Over to Soroviak. Chipped in down deep. Centering attempt goes off of her foot up into the mesh netting. I believe that's going to come back down low and stay in the zone. With 3:25 remaining here in the second period, British Columbia leading Alberta 4-1. Alberta just got on the board. Goal scorer Trevor Ellsworth, number 19, assisted by number 41, Jason Toth. And secondary assist went to number 97, Jeff Wilson. Still battling behind the net. Referee saying, good hockey, boys, good hockey. Centering attempt went off of a foot, picked up by Alberta. Alberta going to try and get a counterattack going here. Over to the point to Miskew. Long shot that hit a body in front. Didn't make it on the way to Crossland. But good look at the net by Miskew. Vero with it. Send it over to Soroviak. Soroviak with it. Shot went off of a foot. Back behind the net. Over to Kyla. Centering attempt misplayed. Back behind the net. Soroviak with it. Over to Rayburn. Rayburn knocks it down. Good hand-eye coordination. Rayburn centering attempt. Unable to be corralled. Soroviak's going to give chase. Just bank that back up along the far boards over to Vero. Vero, a long clapper. Easily patted aside. Picked up by Alberta. Less than 2 minutes remaining here in the second period. Alberta gains the zone. Back down low to Minor. Centering attempt went off of a knee. Chipped into the Alberta zone. Along the near boards. Kept in at the point. Well, unable to get it in down deep. Now Alberta has a counter going here. Chartrand with it. Played by Crossland towards the near boards. Kept in by Alberta. Here's Chartrand. Good look at the net. Shot. Good block. I believe that secondary effort hit the side of the net. Back to the point. Last minute of play in the period. Eason rattles it in down low. Alberta with some good sustained pressure here. Eason shot, save. Oh, rebound, it was an empty net. He couldn't get a stick on it. That was number 92, Tim Chartrand. Oh, Chartrand's got to be kicking himself. Boy, he didn't miss by much on that. .30 seconds remaining in the second period here. Merkler chips that in deep. Crossland giving chase. Merkler still with it. Got two people on him, nowhere to go with it. Just threw it on the side of the net. 12 seconds remaining here. BC hemmed in. They might be content to just eat this. Take a 3-goal lead into the third. Looks like that's what they're going to do here. And that'll do it. All right, so 5-minute break between periods. We'll be back to bring you the start. Third period action. British Columbia leading Alberta 4-1.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable.
Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up.
So just to give you up to speed on some stats here, so Rob Hundal for Alberta has made 9 saves. Jason Crossland has made 15 saves for BC. So interesting that Alberta's actually outshot BC. Still battle along the far boards, picked up by Alberta. Centering attempt over to Wilson, quick shot, ooh, that just whistled wide. Didn't miss by much. Sroviak picks it up. Long shot goes wide. Picked up by Alberta, dumped up along the near boards, but intercepted by BC. Center attempt. I believe Hundal was able to just pad that one away. Hard to see from my vantage point. Intercepted by La Fortune. Oh, good defensive work there. I believe that was number 22, Sam Donahue, who got a knee down to prevent that center attempt where La Fortune would have had an empty net. Oh, onto the stick of BC. Fans on the shot. Turnaround shot, La Fortune, pad save. He comes off. Alberta now corrals it. Gains his own, poke checked away. Alberta picks it back up. Shot deflected wide. Mike Balaban with it. Balaban chips it up towards the far boards. BC shot goes off the side of the net. That was off the stick of Daniel La Fortune, the older of the La Fortune brothers. Alberta chips it out. Intercepted by Roach. Alberta gains his own. Fagan has it. Fagan looking to get something going here. Fagan tried a shot, blocked by Roach. Good job sacrificing the body. Miskew has it. Miskew still battling along the far corner. And that's just lobbed out by a backhander. And McKinnon's going to give chase. Alberta looking to gain the zone. They dump it in. Crossland backhands it behind the net over to Roach. Roach picks it up to the near boards. Onto the stick of Rayburn, dumps it in. Spence giving chase, and Hundal decides, you know what, I'm just going to swallow this one up. Get a whistle. 8:46 remaining in the third period here. British Columbia leading Alberta 4-1. Long shot, oh, just whistled wide off the stick of Hare. BC still hemmed in behind their net. Up towards the near boards. Rayburn's got to take it back behind the net. Circle back, dumps it off. Over to Vero. Vero with it, makes a nice nifty move. Gains his own. Oh, another nice nifty move by Vero. Look at this. Vero walking in. And finally has it poke checked away. That was Norm Lundberg with the poke check there on Vero. Hey, some nifty moves on the part of Vero. Oh, Alberta player loses his footing. Feels like he was pushed. No call on the play. Shot blocked. Now picked up. There's Troy Miner with it. Miner doesn't really have any help yet. Wrist shot goes up into the mesh netting and we'll get a whistle. 7:27 remaining. right, so Toth for Alberta, ready to take it against Cabral. Smitter Kyla, 2024 ISBHF Hall of Fame inductee, picks it up. Now ends up back on his stick. Centering attempt, unable to be corralled. Lundahl just handed it off to his defenseman, now sent back behind the net, chipped up along the boards. Nope, a little bit of a miscommunication there, intercepted. Now Alberta gets it, and then finally batted away by Minor. Back behind the net. Over towards the far boards. McKinnon has it. Kyla defending. McKinnon looking someplace to put it. Goes off of a foot. Poke check up into the mesh netting. And we'll get a whistle here, as McLennan just unhappy with how things unfolded there. Well, I mean, Alberta's not out of it, right? There's 6:20 left. Again, you saw Portugal come back down 3 against the United States. They're doing the right things. I mean, they're getting balls deep, trying to get shots on net. And it's certainly not for lack of effort. There's another long shot. I believe that hit a knee in front. Shot, ooh, right into the breadbasket off the stick of Donahue. But that was a good, nice, hard shot. He had traffic crash in the net. All right, Thompson ready to take the draw for Alberta. Back behind the net. BC with it. Intercepted here at the point, right in front of me by Thompson. Turnaround shot, ooh, just whistled wide. Poke check back in by Thompson for Alberta. He's going to go off for a change. Nope. BC nowhere to go with it right now. Some of these forwards got to start moving. Great outlet passes, great space. There you go. Shot. Oh, good pad save. Hundle. Rebound effort. Oh, outstanding save. Hundle. It's a round of applause from the spectators in attendance. Spence dumps it in down low. Picked up by Donahue. Donahue has it towards the far boards. Chip through the neutral zone, dumped in deep. Fagan giving chase. Crossan comes out to play it. And that hits the mesh netting with 4:50 remaining here in the final period. Face off won by Alberta, but good defensive stick work on the part of BC there. Now Rayburn with it. Rayburn looking to create something. Forced wide. Roach tried to pinch, unable to. Spence for BC gives chase. Simonson intercepts for BC. He's just going to dump it and go off for a change. Bureau gives chase over towards the far boards, tries to poke check it in, but Alberta's there to intercept. Alberta now potentially with numbers. BC's got to hustle back. They do. Good poke check there by Crossland. Thrown on net, and it's just going to get gloved down by the other Crossland. Don't know if there's any relation there. Face-off won by BC. Patient with it behind the net. They gain the zone. Vero with it. Long shot, deflected into the mesh netting. We'll get a whistle. And see where the face-off. Are they going to move it down low or stay up here above the blue? Saying that it's down low. Alberta looking to gain the BC zone. They do. Toth has it over to Wilson. Wilson, oh, good back check by Marcel Lafortune just to get a stick on that. Deflect Wilson's shot wide. Vero with it now. He's all alone. Forced behind the net. Chipped up towards the near boards by Alberta. Nolan with it. Nolan centering attempt. Delaney with it now for BC, gains his zone, throws it towards the net, shot, and it gets deflected in. Marcel Lafortune, redirect. We'll have to see what happened on the replay there. There was a body directly in front of me. I couldn't see exactly how Lafortune got his stick on it, but he did to make it 5-1, and that should put a ribbon on this one with 2:54 remaining in the third period. Yeah, I mean, it looks like Lafortune just put his stick out and was able to somehow redirect it right between the pads of Hundal. So Lafortune with 2 goals now on the day. Oh, here's BC again, shot, score! Just like that, 6-1. I believe that was Jamie Tobin who fired that one home. Alberta gains the zone, but BC intercepts. Centering attempt. They are onside. Oh, good pad save by Hundal. Lost his helmet, so that'll be an immediate whistle. Yeah, so Jamie Tobin got the goal. The last one, make it 6-1. 2:26 remaining here. Trickled in on Hundal, just sticked it to the side. Pinched in kept in at the point by Kyla. Over to Chapman. Shot, goes wide. Well, Alberta comes away with it from behind the net. Just under 2 minutes remaining here in the last period. Merkler with it. Merkler, wrist shot, wide. Picked up by Soroviak. And we're going to get a penalty here. Interference. I think it's on Alberta. Yes, it is. It is on Alberta. Nope. Sorry, my mistake. It's on White. It's on Soroviak. So Alberta corral this up, try and gain the zone. BC picks it up after Alberta player lost their footing, but good intercept at the boards there. Alberta patient with the ball, trying to go far side top shelf. Obviously went wide. Shot goes over the crossbar. Wilson, who just missed there, unleashed a very loud expletive that echoed all throughout the arena here. Picked up by La Fortune. Got a 2-on-1 going here. See if they make something happen. Back to La Fortune, over to Roach, save. Less than 30 seconds left. Referee yelling at him to move it, move it. Not gonna get a whistle. Player gets up, BC has it. 14 seconds left. I mean, that's pretty much gonna do it. 7 seconds left here, so. So that'll do it. Canada BC gets the victory. 6-1 over Alberta. I'll hang around, see who gets Player of the Game awards, as is my tradition. Just reviewing stats.isbhf.com here. So, no, I mean, a couple of contenders for BC. Obviously, Marcel Lafortune had 2 goals. James Rayburn had 2 goals, so I would say it'd probably be one of those 2 for Alberta. I mean, looking at the roster here, you know, the goal scorer, Trevor Ellsworth, you know, you could certainly pick him. You know, I think Troy Minor, potential pick. He certainly had a lot of hustle, called his name quite a bit. Didn't end up on the scoreboard, but it certainly wasn't for lack of effort. And I'm going to go with Sean Fagan, number 8, as well. I remember calling his name quite a bit. So we'll see who they pick. Well, they gave it to Ellsworth, the lone goal scorer, so congratulations to him. Hey, there you go. My first win of the day. Number 12, Marcel Lafortune. So that'll do it for me. I'm going to go ahead and rest the vocal cords, and I'll be back to bring you the action in the key marquee matchup of the day, rivalry game, Canada and the United States, coming up at 8 p.m. local time. We'll see you back then, folks. Be sure to tune in.